So how can we stretch to really affect our core, our abdominal region when we've been doing a lot of core exercises, maybe working on our legs and things like that? Let's show you a couple things we can do. We can start off with this simple butterfly stretch. And one of the great things about stretching is that there are many levels for which this can be beneficial, not just physically, but even mentally and spiritually. See, one of the things that we do as we stretch is we can just simply hold this position and allow our body to go to work by this natural resting state that we're in. Our muscles are elongating and being stretched, but we have the ability to really think, to process, to meditate, to reflect. And so these are easy ways that our body can benefit without us doing a lot of activity or requiring a lot of exertion. So it's a low-hanging fruit, low maintenance kind of way to be able to allow our thoughts to wander, meditate on things that we've been trying to ponder on, thinking about our, how we can improve our workouts. There are a lot of benefits that you can gain from stretching, especially for those who do not like to stretch. So keep this in mind as you think about how to and when to position stretching. It's going to be great stretching. It's going to be great to do it after your workout. We can hold this for a minute and a half, 2 minutes, or take breaks doing 30 seconds for about 3 rounds or so. And that's going to be a helpful way to approach our stretch. We can also now stretch out multiple muscles. We worked out our abdominal region and we want to stretch out our abs and really feel some more relief so that we don't have that kind of pain and tension that's as intense. After our workout, we can do this half kneeling trunk rotation, one hand on the inside, other hand behind our head. Rotate that body. We're gonna feel multiple areas where we're stretching. We're feeling that inner hip abductor area as we're rotating. Our obliques are being stretched out. But the great part about it is we're getting some mobility in that spine. We want mobility in the spine because we're naturally going to develop stiffness and rigidity in our body and in our joints when we work out, like weightlifting and resistance training. Now, here's the thing you have to realize. Stiffness in some contexts is not actually bad. It actually helps your body to be protected from injury when you have a level of rigidity to your joints and to your body. However, we want to make sure that we combat that stiffness so that it doesn't become counterproductive. We want to be able to make sure we can twist and rotate the spine because that's part of the direction that the spine is able to move and required to move for daily activities. You'll see that some sides may or may not be tight as others, but it's still good to get your body used to stretching out. Your body has sensors within the joints and in the muscle tissue. And so if you're not used to having those muscles and joints elongate to a particular degree, makes you more prone for injury, especially depending on what kind of activities you're doing and you require your body to respond to. So these are good stretches. Now, other thing that we can do in this regards to stretch out the abdominal region and some of the associated regions, simple seal stretch right there. It's really good. And it's a good way to really get that body activated as far as stretching out the areas that we just may have worked out. So how do we position stretching? Well, I typically prefer to position static stretching like this, where we're doing long holds. This is great after your workout. Dynamic stretching, where you're actually going through a full motion and you're doing very short or no holds at all, is gonna be great to warm your body up. So most people don't think about the fact that if you're doing something like a squat, and maybe you're lifting with weights or whatever the case might be, before you squat, you can do some active stretching, going all the way down or just going down to a degree to warm those muscles up. That's actually active stretching based on the intention for which you're doing it. So that's the important aspect about it. You can actually do dynamic stretching, which most people don't realize. That's gonna be great before the workout. After your workout, static stretching is gonna be great. So hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, like it and leave a thumbs up. You can also subscribe to the channel because we make videos to help you stay healthy, pain-free, fit, and mobile. And we want to help you discover the wealth that starts with your health. Dr. Toby here. I'll see you guys in the next video.